Tonight on TV2 News, it's the beginning of a 3-year project. Changes are taking place on East Summit Street, and it could delay your travels. We have a full breakdown up ahead.
Plus, what can undergraduate student government do for you? We'll tell you how USG elections affect campus and why you should take time to vote.
Yeah, plus cloudy conditions to end your Monday, but warmer temperatures. I'll have more on some rain in the forecast when TV2 starts right now.
From the award-winning Kent State Student Media Newsroom, this is Portage County's TV2 News at 5:30.
The East Summit Street project kicked off today, and for the time being, the road is one way, eastbound. Good evening, I'm Chip Reed. And I'm Lexi Walters. The reconstruction project from South Lincoln Street to State Route 261 bypass will cost nearly $18 million. Our reporter Rex Smith joins us now from East Summit with the latest. Rex?
Thanks, Chip and Lexi. That's right. Construction is something that always seems to be happening here in Kent, and as you can see, it is still happening. Today marks the first day of eastbound only traffic on East Summit Street. As you can see behind me here, traffic isn't building up just yet, but it seems that that's going to happen at some point during this lengthy project, as today is just the first day of the first phase. Construction. It's been a constant thing at Kent State University, and it isn't changing anytime soon. Today marks the first day of one-way eastbound traffic on Summit Street here in Kent. It's the first phase of a 2-year remodeling project to Summit Street. From now until November, Summit Street will be eastbound only from University Circle to just past the intersection at Summit and Loop Road. This project will add 2 roundabouts, replacing 3 intersections, make sidewalks wider, and add bike lanes to Summit Street. Jim Bowling is a city engineer for the City of Kent. He says that roundabouts move traffic better than normal intersections, but most importantly, they are safer.
Well, absolutely. That's a foremost priority of those of us in the city, is the safety and welfare of the public.
One-way traffic on Summit Street is definitely an inconvenience for many people, and this is just the first phase. Next year, the same thing will happen during Phase 2 of the project when it is one-way traffic from the Lincoln Street intersection down to Fraternity Circle. Tom Euclid is the Associate Vice President for Facilities Planning and Operations on campus. He says that while this may be very frustrating for everyone, when it's all said and done, it will all be worth it.
Less frustrating. It's going to make an overall better experience for student, visitor, faculty, and staff.
So the construction in Kent won't be stopping anytime soon. It won't be convenient and it won't be easy, but in the end, it should be an improved roadway for all. For TV2 News, I'm Rex Smith. Now, Chip and Lexi, Tom Euclid and Jim Bowling both did tell me that they do think the timeline set for this project is realistic. For more information on the Summit Street project, you can pick up one of these pamphlets on campus, or you can visit kent.edu/Summit Street. Back to you guys in the studio.
All right, thanks, Rex. A Brimfield police officer went out of his way to help a woman at a gas station. Chip has more on this story in today's Portage County headlines.
Lexi, and now for news in Portage County. The Brimfield Chief of Police is commending a police officer who went out of his way. Officer Michael Rhodes found a woman at a gas station who told him she was waiting for money to be deposited in her account to pay for a hotel. Rhodes knew he couldn't leave her in below zero temperatures and paid for her room himself. After the family of the woman found out about his efforts, they expressed complete gratitude. And Streetsboro officials reached an agreement for the Forest Road widening project. The project will stretch from Ellsworth Road to State Route 43. The first phase of the project is set to get underway in mid-June and will accommodate turning lanes, drainage improvements, curbs, and gutters. The second phase will be made from Phillip Parkway to approach to State Route 43, but will not begin until 2020. Kent State received recognition for Tree Campus USA for the 8th year in a row. Tree Campus USA is a national program to honor colleges and universities for effective campus forest management. Kent State met all the elements for the award, which included a tree advisory committee, a campus tree care plan, and student service learning projects. And it's such a wonderful day outside. How could we not have weather anchor Ryan down outside live on South Lincoln Street?
Yeah, it's absolutely a wonderful day outside, Chip. I love being outside in this weather. It's a little cloudy, but that's okay. It's nothing like those snow and cold temperatures we had last week. Taking a look outside right now, we have a lot of people outside traffic.
Thanks, Ryan. We'll check back with you later. Student government is hosting its elections today. However, only a small amount of students know what their government does on campus. TV2 reporter Max Fleck has what USG is and what they're voting on this year.
Do you know what USG is?
Not a clue.
Yes, undergrad student government.
Do you know what they do?
No. They govern us, students.
Not really, to be honest. I know they bring in the concerts and stuff, but other than that, I don't really, not too aware.
Voting for undergraduate student government began today. However,
in order to vote, go to kentstateusg.com. Voting goes until 7 tonight and will go from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. tomorrow.
That's right, Lexi. Thank you. Today is the day to vote for your undergraduate student government officials. Since 1924, Kent State University has elected 25 in the spring semester to serve a one-year term. Elected USG officials provide vital services to the Kent community. They offer judicial advocates, program grants, information drives, concerts and comedy shows, free blue books, a collegiate readership program, bike rentals, and more opportunities for student involvement. Let's take a look at what some of this year's candidates are up to.
In this position, I want to start the student leader luncheons that should already have been in place last semester. This is a bylaw in the undergraduate student government bylaws that is required by this position.
I currently serve on student government as the Director of Student Advancement, and my role this year, I have completely restored and reworked our judicial advocate program.
One thing that I'm basically planning on doing is just raising awareness about the opportunities of the allocations committee. Not many students know. Every student pays out of their tuition to have this opportunity for them, and no students know about it.
I know that if I am in the role of Director of Governmental Affairs, I'm really going to be able to make sure that Kent State is put on the map locally and nationally. It's time for voices to be heard across the country.
You can visit kentstateusg.com to cast your vote and follow them on Twitter at kentstateusg for more information about them and what they can do for you. For TV2 News, I'm Alex Taylor.
The runway was seeing something fierce competition over the weekend. Kent State Annual Rock the Runway even took place over the weekend. The show allows students of all majors to showcase their talents and compete. This year's judges were Michael Bush, MJX, Annie Siegel, and Kent State alumni Mary Beth Wilkins. And still to come on TV2 News, nearly half of all Americans start their day with a bowl of cereal, and today is National Cereal Day. More on this special day up ahead.
First Lady Nancy Reagan, a tribute to her and commemorations from the political world after the break.
And we saw some sun today, but what do I have in your forecast? Well, not a lot of sun. I'll have more on my full forecast coming up when TV2 News returns.